Hello, welcome back to another Ruffa Sports Cards video. In today's video, I have a ton of mail day packages I received primarily from Ryan's Cards LLC Discord server. I'll be talking about that more in the future here in the video, but an absolute ton of packages, probably my biggest mail day I've ever received. Technically, some of these cards that I'll do first, I found in a random bag, to be honest, like a Walmart bag. If you don't know, there's like a life hack I like to use is separating these orders by sticker and then bagging them up and all that, and then I'll put them in my backpack and then go throughout my business and all that. So I happened to find and come across a Walmart bag which had this amount of cards, just a sticker or post-it noted and valued out at deals I've done. Not too sure. I think they're probably from the 3-day Sacramento card show. I went to 1 day, but I'll go over that in this video also. But the majority is going to be from Ryan's Cards LLC Discord server, and I think I did one direct purchase, but literally like over $1,500 of packages for sports cards, low-end sports cards, primarily football, but some other stuff as well in there. But yeah, so let's get right into it. So we're going to start off with the first little stuff that just extras that I found in a one-touch. Tyreek Hill, Souvenir Pros, relic there, number 199 in his Dolphins uniform there. And then you got for $10 here. Yeah, this was from trade night. So yeah, this was definitely from the 3-day Sacramento card show here. Sam Laporta Silver Prism, rookie patch there. Jahmyr Gibbs Blue, Seal of Approval. I did this deal with a younger collector. He had a little bit of low-end stuff. This was the stuff I liked the most. You got the Sam Laporta. You got the Jahmyr Gibbs. The Caitlin Clark. Topps Bowman Now. Just Iowa. Got all-time women's leading score record for Caitlin Clark. So now with Juju Watkins having that injury, probably going to hold true. So iconic card there. Troy Franklin, premier level silver patch there. This one I got as a trade for one of my cards, I think. I'm not too sure. I might pop up what it was up here, but it was a younger collector. He had like the reverse holo of this one even, and this was just one of those cards that I traded him. I just wanted him to have a fun experience at the trade night there at the 3-day Sacramento card show. It looks like I got this last lot here for $27. That would be the rest of this even. So overall, probably going to be a nice deal here, I'm guessing, just off the looks of it. Silver Sensations, you got JSN, another one of those Josh Allen Silver Sensations, Bryce Young, Charbonnet, Joey Bosa, Jordan Addison, Puka Nakua's, Jaden Reed. You got the die cut there, Joe Burrow Silver, Zach Charbonnet, Jalen Hurts, some optic holos, Sharbs. You got the Jaden Reed Stars Prism, short printed parallel there. You got Jordan Addison Silver, Cooper DeJean on the green press proof. I feel like his stuff's probably criminally underrated or undervalued. Is my guess and thoughts there on his valuation for cards right now. Puka Nakua, first year fresh, rookie patch, blue hyper, color match for the Rams. Also Bijan, Jalen Waddle, Jalen Carter, number to 225, Jalen Hurts green, and you got the Tyrese Halliburton there. And that concludes packages here. So for $150, I believe I got this one on Ryan's Cards LLC Discord server. There is a ton of big name QBs and all that here. You have literally a ton of them. You'll see all these ones. You got, sadly, Jordan Travis just retired. He had some health issues and all that, so ended his career early. Said, I'm okay with what I've done for FSU. Legend for that college and all that. But a ton of these big name QB stuff. I'm grabbing them up. Been buying a lot. The Orange Disco Drake May, probably, I don't even know what that one would be worth. Probably $15-20, my guess, at the current second. Could be wrong. You can just tell here, just a ton of the biggest name QBs here. Bo Nix, Drake May, Michael Penix. You got even some Jaden Daniels here. Honestly, it's a little weird because on my Whatnot stream, Jaden Daniels sells for the same as the other QBs, and Jaden Daniels is by far the best quarterback in this class. Like, there's no competition here. And it looks like that does end it off there on that lot, actually. So it was just a ton of QBs there. But yeah, so I mean, the parallels here help it out a lot. I think there might have been, I don't think there was, but you'll see me grab out some Caleb Williams color here, and there's one that was like 35 bucks here. But overall, pretty happy with the lot here on all those QBs. There's a ton of parallels. Even the green cracked ices help out for sure, and all that. The green cracked ices are Fanatics exclusive parallels, and then you got Penix parallels and all that. But I don't even know, but this one helps out a decent bit. And even if not, I'll give you a little tidbit into some people's thought processes. I've said this before, but this is not financial advice at all. Ask an accountant and all that. But the extra you might spend on, say, something like that lot, you spend 150 bucks. It's a tax write-off, even if, let's just say, you don't recoup 150 bucks. It really, you know, like where, say, if on that lot, just for an example, I get, you know, 75 bucks. I get a $75 that difference that is then between my revenue and expenses. So then technically it is just a write-off, but that is not financial advice. Ask an accountant again and all that. But that's why you see a lot of YouTubers and all that, when they make the videos, they'll be okay with, you know, like say paying $100 for a $120 card or $105 card to make $5 or whatever, and sometimes they won't even make $5 because the next comp might be $80, and then they're just sell it at 75 and lose 25 bucks. But they're making money off the content. They're making money off of the name recognition, bringing people bringing in the deals and all that. That's where something like that, it really is one of those things that people don't think about, but is very prominent in the hobby and in business in general and all that. But nonetheless, we do have another $100 lot here in I'm pretty sure I picked this one off of the Discord also. Just a ton of random stuff as always, grabbing out a ton of football. I didn't know if I was going to be making it to any card shows in the month of May, so I was stocking up big time online because I was a little worried about properly sourcing inventory and all that. Brock Bowers for the PC. I'm a Raiders fan, if you didn't know. So definitely stashing those ones away. All Brock Bowers are definitely being stashed away by me. I have a ton of them. Some of these ones that I got in this slot, so I do need to replace the... no, I think maybe that's the other ones, but I gotta replace that little thick top loader, but nothing at all. One in the future here, you'll see I had to replace a lot of them, but I'm not worried about that either super much. Saquon Barkley numbered to 199, orange, Justin Jefferson, Patrick Mahomes, parallels and inserts, just a ton of cool stuff. Kyler Murray patch there. You got, what was that one? That was Tyreek Hill, another die cut there. Lamar Jackson numbered to 50 there, a little thicker stock on the Zenith card with that shine to it also. Joe Burrow, Nick Bosa numbered, CeeDee Lamb, Joey B die cut. You got Keenan Allen numbered card there. You have a ton of really nice stuff here. Just some Justin Fields, just some slight. Obviously the starter for the New York Jets. He's also a fantasy football stud. Number 399 there on the CJ Stroud. This is just bread and butter, whatnot stuff for me. Each and every Wednesday at 6 p.m. PST, I go live and sell an absolute ton of cards. Quite literally, I'm probably going to be selling, this won't be when you're watching this, but I'm going to probably look to sell 500 cards this week, literally this Wednesday as I'm saying that. So I'm literally talking on Monday, very early in the morning. And yeah, on Wednesday, I'm probably going to try to sell 500 cards. We'll see. I might pivot and do a little less. Potentially, we'll see. But yeah, that's my current thought process, but upwards of, I mean, even more. But at a certain point, I'll make more streams and all that too. But Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix. You got more Bo Nix here. Let me make sure that this is all the same deal. I'm pretty sure here. So Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix, JJ McCarthy's. You got Spencer Rattler on the green Pulsar. Osric Estime, green Pulsar. It's always a good sign when you don't know if you're even in the same deal anymore after a certain point, because the value seems to be more than plenty. Marvin Harrison, Malik Neighbors, BTJ, Garendo's a stud. Estime, you got Brendan Rice, Jerry Rice's son there. Actually, I did end up picking and choosing all of these cards from somebody that I did a deal with here also. So I bought out both of these collections from the same person here. This one also. So for 225 bucks, I bought this collection out here from him also. A ton of patches and a ton of QBs in this one. You got Malik Neighbors patch, Jonathan Brooks, who just plagued by injuries, but #1 running back taken in last year's class. Brian Thomas Jr. on the Supernova Obsidian Relic rookie there. Jalen Polk, Trey Franklin, Keon Coleman. You got Malik Neighbors, Jonathan Brooks. Yeah, Vlad McConkey, Xavier Legette, Caleb Williams here. Getting into like this card right here. If this gems, this is like right now where it's going for like 60 bucks in a PSA 10. It's where people sleep on the base stuff a ton. Like especially for certain of these players and all that. It's definitely probably not going to gem, it looks like. It's got a little surface mark there. But, I mean, I don't see anything else other than that. So, yeah, I mean, technically it could potentially. I think it would probably just 9. Just because of that. But you never know with PSA or any grading service. It's just really how the person's feeling on the day, but something like that I'm not going to send in personally, but someone can see the value of, you know, difference between a raw and another one here and another, you know, 10, and just take a chance, because over time all you have to do is gem 1 out of every 3 of those ones and hopes those squeak by. Red and black checkerboard Tua on the case hit SSP, very nice one there. Jay Jetta's Jordan Addison, or sorry, those are Jordan Addisons there. Devon Achane, both, he's still a stud. Both of those Minnesota Vikings wide receivers are studs. Crunch time case hit of Travis Kelce. You got Tony Richardson, that's number /49 there. Joey B on the Magmatic patch, number /75 there. Just sick patches, sick cards all around. I don't remember how the second deal came about, but I think he might have just asked me if I wanted to buy more stuff or something. That's usually sometimes what happens, especially on Ryan's Cards Discord server. If you are interested in joining, there's a link down below to join. It costs $20 a month, but if you're a seller on there's people like me that buy and sell sports cards like a ton. There's even people that trade. It's an absolute, especially if you're selling, it's very, very much wild marketplace, especially for lots and all that. There's a need for some low-end guys. The big-time guys are in there too. But yeah, it's just all around an amazing community. I really can't recommend it enough. That's really sick. Number /25, Jatavian Sanders on the Monumental Mammoth patch there. That is really wild. Monumental memorabilia. It's probably the set there. But Xavier Worthy, like Jim Kelly, number /75 there from Obsidian. You got Adrian Peterson, number /75 from Obsidian. Then you got Caleb Williams on the rookie patch. Michael Penix. Spencer Rattler, Drake May, J.J. McCarthy, Drake May. If you got any lots like this, definitely feel free to hit me up, as I am always buying low-end lots, especially NFL. I just started buying baseball, basketball, and random non-sports too, and all that. Just anything really cool, just to run on Whatnot and list on eBay now. Even I've been listing on eBay. This is nasty. Javonte Williams, number /99. I think he's gonna have a huge year. Spoiler, but might have bought something to hold of his, but that's just such a sick card. Like, that is an absolutely beautiful design there, I think, personally. Number /175 on the photogenic Herbert there. Dwight Freeney, number /75 there. You got Michael Penix, and you even have a numbered Michael Penix to $3.99 there on that beautiful parallel there. And that does end off that lot there. But, I mean, overall, like, you have Javonte, you have Penix, Herbert, Dwight Freeney, like, just a lot of, like, lad, numbered, and then just bread and butter stuff, too, right? This is all just, like, rookie variation silver, JJ, Bomb Squad. That's even a nice... The Bomb Squads are really nice. I didn't even realize that when I was looking through because of all the other super wild cards. You got a ton of these rookie patches. Like, this is just all stuff I'm needing all the time. I really can't get my hands on enough of these cards and all that. So feel free to ever message me whenever you're wanting to sell cards and all that. Instagram, Discord, like lads, sick. Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas Jr., Supernova, Obsidian Relic there, another Malik Neighbors. Like, this is the highlight pile, and I've only looked through, like, this is the only reject piles from the ones I've looked through, and, like, this is, like, nice listed stuff. That's just a, that's just a really nice deal there. And you can do that. Jim Kelly, AP, Dallas Turner's even nice. He's a nice defensive player. There's just a ton of stuff in here. A ton of stuff that I'm always looking to buy and all that. I have my Instagram. I have my email. I have Discord. There's a free Discord server to join down below. There is my Instagram's popped up here. It's the same username as my YouTube channel. It's Ruffa Sports Cards, RUFFA. Same username and all that. I'll have a screenshot of my profile up here. The Whatnot's probably not the best way to contact me to buy out collections, to be honest. It's probably the worst, honestly. Just because I don't know if they allow you to buy collections off of their platform, outside of their platform. I know they don't let you sell stuff outside their platform and all that, but not sure how that works as someone trying to buy stuff, like, approaching you. So probably not on Whatnot at all, for sure. Bijan Robinson's super stud. Like, these cards are, I would say, good in the eyes of me, and like Tony Richardson color match there. Like, even the Drake Mays and all of those ones I should be putting aside and all that, Devon Chain, but like these ones are like the cards that I can't find enough of and that I'm needing a lot of. These stuff that's like nice $1 to $10 cards is really where my sourcing kind of takes a hit, and where I wish I could get my hands on a lot more. So you could even see I was starting to put those up, or put those in the pile, all the base QB big time guys. Like these guys that are like really nice, like Obsidian Relic, Bijan numbered, AP Obsidian, beautiful silver shine to it. Like, this is where I have trouble sourcing this card and this type and quality of stuff, where like stuff like this is, becoming more and more, achievable and all that. Like Kool-Aid's an absolute stud. Like that stuff's, I'm not super worried about the sourcing and all that and locating. It's these bigger ones that, it's that $5 to $10 range, is, especially depending on the room and all that. sometimes even higher and all that, depending on the card. But yeah, so feel free to message me. Again, I'm looking for quantity and quality. So like, if you bring me a deal, preferably like all these big time guys, like AP, like, you know what I mean? Like these big time guys, preferably like the best of the best, like just really sick stuff like this is really where I want to be at. It's just so hard for me to source with being so far away from card shows that I have a tough time actually properly sourcing all the time for this stuff. I wish I could and all that. It's just not feasible for me right now. I'm hoping and trying to plan to be able to go to a ton of shows in the next coming times here in the future. I currently have, let me just think real quick. There's there's probably a good six, 7 different card shows I want to go to in the next 2-month time frame. So we'll see how many I actually end up going to and being able to go to. We'll see what the actual, rundown is and how good they are or whatever. The rundown maybe, but I do want to say a thank you to the channel membership program and the channel members. You guys are the literal top 0.01% of all my viewers all time. I want to say a thank you to Joe Pinozzo, LJ, you got Junk Card Dog and Michael Debates on the channel members there currently. And if you do want to join, it's just literally you go down to like I think it's even in my channel profile and all that, but it's like down near where you can click the drop down near my subscribe button, all that. I'll make a screen recording hopefully if I can here. I was gonna end up recording, how many more videos? Probably 3 or 4 more videos tonight, but I'm too tired. All right, so that's all I got here for this video. I appreciate you guys very, very much so for watching, taking it easy with me. I hope I see you in the next one, and deuces.